On Asia Downunder, the jockey from Japan who's betting on a will to win. And stories of the sea, looking after Otago's marine treasures. And in Sri Lanka, the all-embracing traditions of a life dictated by the ocean. Hello and welcome. A new sport is growing in popularity, futsal. It's football played with 5 on a side, indoors and faster, and designed to complement New Zealand's exciting football programmes. Milda went to meet Futsal Whites, New Zealand's national team, to find out more.
Fast, furious and fun. This is futsal, the world's fastest growing indoor sport. With a smaller, less bouncy ball than a regular football, futsal is a 5-a-side game. There are now millions of players worldwide, including many professional leagues under FIFA. New Zealand's got its own national team called Futsal Whites.
It's interesting, and it varies a lot from the full 11-a-side game, just because of these small areas. It's just because there's so many players in such a small area, it makes it hard, and you have to be always thinking, always having a great touch, good moves, lots of skill involved, lots of movement, so it's really, really good to watch and it's really fun to play.
This Filipino-born captain first joined the national team 3 years ago as vice-captain.
I was disappointed I wasn't captain the first time, but I know you have to bide your time sometimes. I play as a pivot, so I'm pretty much last line of defence before the goalkeeper. So from there I've got to do a lot of organising, especially on defence, but I can also start attacks from that position as well.
Marvin is a great leader. He takes control out there on the field, and he's very much a people person as well. And I think all the players, they look up to him and respect him. So he's a great man for the job, and I really think he'll push on further and be there for years to come.
Born 26 years ago to a Filipino mother and an Irish father, Marvin started playing football at the age of 7. He's been competitive about his game ever since. 5 years ago, he shifted from football to futsal and became very involved in introducing the game to youth.
So first of all, it's just a simple, the roll, and the pass in the middle, and just jog back. It's great just seeing the kids play and having fun and getting the coaching that I probably didn't get when I was younger. A lot of kids, especially in Brazil, they don't play football at all. They just play futsal. So when they're younger, futsal's probably a good game to help them develop. If they want to go into football later, then that's fine, and they'll be able to use their futsal skills to do that.
We learn a lot from him considering he's in the New Zealand Whites of futsal, so yeah, he's a great coach.
He's a real nice coach, and he always keeps us in control and doesn't get us out of line, and he gives us real good tips and all that.
He's really inspired us to like the game, and yeah, he's a great coach, and hopefully we'll go far in this tournament. And yeah, hopefully beat the big teams like Auckland and Christchurch.
Like other footballing countries, New Zealand has seen the rapid growth of futsal. In just the last 18 months, registered players have increased from 900 to 5,000. And New Zealand football will continue the awareness campaign across the country. Today, the football ferns are given a taste.
We've chosen the football ferns because we wanted to show basically how football and futsal can work together and synergise. So, if you're looking at top football nations around the world, such as Spain, and you see the way they play football, you'll see a lot of the short, sharp movement, a lot of the players when they're receiving the ball, the sole of the foot and doing wall passing. Well, all the guys in Spain come from playing futsal, or most of the football team. We can see how it can help football develop as well, and we want to show the synergies between the two and how players can play one or the other or play both, and we just want to promote that.
Futsal is derived from Portuguese words futebol and sala, which means indoor football. But unlike indoor soccer, futsal is endorsed by FIFA.
Indoor soccer, it uses a size 5 ball, and it's very, very bouncy, whereas futsal uses a size 4 ball, looks like a football, but it's got 40% less bounce than a football's, which means it sticks to the ground. So it's much easier to control, it encourages short passes, quick thinking, quick movement, which is great for the bigger game as well. So the main ethos behind developing football players is small-sided games. Well, we see futsal as a small-sided game, so it's the perfect tool to develop players.
It's really good to see the difference, and I think that heaps can be taken from the futsal game.
I think it's a really good game to improve your technical skills.
It's different, but I really enjoyed it, and it's a great game to get involved with, and it's faster, more skillful, and the key bean's a little bit, I wish the box was a bit bigger. I'm used to an 18-yard box, not this short one.
New Zealand is among 8 countries which competed in this year's Oceania Futsal Championships held in Fiji. Futsal Whites beat Vanuatu 6-4 in a thrilling encounter. But Tahiti beat Futsal Whites at the semi-final. The championships finally being won by the Solomon Islands.
I think we had a great team, to be honest. We had a really good team, and with the World Cup on the line, World Cup qualification, it was a big tournament for us and, of course, all the other Oceania teams. And all the teams stepped up a lot from the 2010 tournament, and it really showed. So we ended up going out in the semis in a penalty shootout, so it was a bit heartbreaking, but we know that, hey, there's still another chance in 4 years' time to get back in there.
Marvin, who is a qualified accountant, is taking time off and is focusing on the job he loves, being the captain of the Futsal Whites, as well as working as Auckland's Futsal Development Officer.
Whether I go back into accounting, working for a firm or not, I'm not sure, to be honest. But I've always got that option. I've always got that degree behind me, so that kind of gives me something to fall back on.
In the meantime, his goal is to win next year's Oceania Championships.
The Solomon Islands, they were the best team there, but we'll be building towards the next one in 4 years' time, and we'll be stronger and faster and fitter and better.
Good enough to then qualify for the World Cup.